What's up? Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Sunday Slop Stream, or whatever day it is for you. It's Sunday here in Australia. I am sick. I'm gonna have to catch my breath. But I thought I'd pop on. What are we doing today? This is a Sunday Slop Stream. What the fuck does that mean? This is just like kind of just drama that's flowed on through the week. I just collect in a document that I find interesting to talk about. That's not really like... Well, it's not really... Some of it's slop, some of it's fun, some of it's kind of serious, but I didn't really want to like put it in a video or anything. Just to watch it live, something that's interesting to me and that I haven't been able to catch up on during the week, you know. We're not all unemployed, unfortunately. So that's what these Sundays are. And then Wednesdays, I also hop on live, and whenever I've curated in the document for the week, or up to that point, that I haven't gone around to making a video on or talking about, this is what we do. So if you enjoy that, like it. Sorry, there'll be a little bit of coughing. Subscribe. And we have a few things on our platter today. Not a lot. I've been sick, like I said, so like... I haven't collected that much to watch, but there's about 4 vids I want to get into. We're covering, BradTaste and music, Mutahar, the deserved downfall of Bobbi Althoff, and the pussification of video games. But we are going to get into, just a disclaimer, we're going to be getting to the BradTaste and music fallout. He's got some very, very, very serious allegations coming out. His ex-girlfriend released some pretty damning voice recording of him. So, you know, if you're going to be triggered by the verbal abuse kind of stuff, maybe this isn't the part for you to watch. But I haven't haven't pre-watched this video. So I don't know if the audio will be in it, but we will see. And the only knowledge of BradTaste and music that I have is that he was invited backstage to H3's live show for free, backstage tickets. Took photos of him with, had an hour conversation with Hila Klein and the rest of them, and Ethan and the whole crew. And then he uploaded to Twitter saying thanks for a good time. Then he got a lot of backlash because of obviously the Palestine-Israel conflict. On Twitter, people were commenting, why are you with these? Why are you supporting these people? And he backtracked. So on his post, he's like, I had such a good night. And then he backtracked and said, no, actually, I didn't know these were terrible people. And then Ethan replied on his live stream and was like, dude, like, we invited you back show and whatnot. Anyway, there was all this back and forth. BradTaste Music is like bipolar or some shit. I don't know what the fuck. He's a sheep. He just follows opinion to the next and just jumps around, doesn't stand on his shit. That's all I know. That he's a bit like loopy. But from there, receiving that backlash, he's kind of gone downhill a lot from there. Like a lot. Like, you'll see. So we're going to watch this video today. Let's swap. We're going to watch, Internet Verse. You know, give him a like, subscribe. This is his video that he's put together. You know, put his hard work in. So to go check him out. I will, at the end, put all my URLs and everything that I've used in the description, so you can check their videos out. It's 21 minutes. Don't know if I'll get through the whole thing. Might speed it up. It will depend on what kind of content this is. But obviously, disclaimer, it's covering abuse. If you don't want to get into that, just click off. And in about 30 minutes time, I'll be back onto the Mutahar gay cheating scandal, allegedly.
In part 1 of this series, we covered a music review YouTuber BradTaste's video and subsequent apology he put out on his channel, where in the video he admitted to being arrested for domestic violence, accused his girlfriend of abuse, and after Tina responded to this by saying that she has files on Brad, he deleted everything and apologized. However, in recent news a few days later, Brad decided to post another video sparking up the drama again, this time more specifically accusing Tina of gaslighting and blackmail. This would result in Tina releasing audio files of Brad yelling and screaming at her from last year, the day that he got arrested.
Go turn it up a bit.
Along with the text messages as well. And in response, there would be a video posted to Brad's second channel by his mods, where Brad is freestyle rapping about the situation and abuse for 15 minutes straight. Welcome to the internet versus BradTaste Music Part 2. First, it started when Brad uploaded the deleted video we mentioned in the intro, and a temporary result posted this video on the YouTube drama subreddit with the title, BradTaste Music has uploaded a second video regarding the initial SI upload. Bubbly Age replies, oh my god, can he not just stay off the internet? And Grown Boy says, nope. Financially and socially, it seems the internet is all he has. Quitting the internet would be starting from scratch, and for people in his state, that seems like an impossible task. In his current content does not give him the skills to start over on another account anonymously, so he thinks he is stuck. I'm sad to say, but he's lolcowifying himself.
I mean, I guess he is a lolcow, really. He's gone downhill from what he used to make, and he doesn't even focus on any content anymore. It's just backtracking. It's apology, backtrack, apology, backtrack. Get rid of that apology, move on. For 2 months, he's going to rehab, then he's not. This guy needs to, like, hop off. I hate saying that, like, hop off internet. Like, what does it actually mean? No one ever does, but he needs to, like, take a proper break, because he's not a content
replies to
creator.
the video by saying, Dude recorded this
in one take and loses his train of thought constantly. He's not thinking this all through. He'll wake up tomorrow, panic, delete this too. You were being generous. It didn't even take an hour for him to delete.
One take and loses his train of thought constantly. He is not thinking this all through. He'll wake up tomorrow and panic and delete this too. And OK Gas replies, you were being too generous. It didn't even take an hour for him to delete it. Treble the Clefairy replies, saying that your partner gets scared when you're loud because she thinks you'll yell at her speaks fucking volumes. The abuser
core therapy language isn't doing shit to obscure how heinous this response is. Saying that your partner gets scared when you're loud because she thinks you'll yell at her speaks volumes.
Core therapy language isn't doing shit to obscure how heinous this response is. Salamander says, I am constantly in awe of Brad. 3 videos that each alone would be career destroying.
Who watches
in a
this guy
month.
anyway
And he ends that third with, hopefully this clears it up. Brad's fundamental problem is he thinks people are being influenced or confused into thinking he's an abuser, and he just needs to tell his side of the story to get people on his side. But I haven't seen anything from his ex, and based solely on a Brad's side of the story, Brad is an abusive asshole. Over on our Brad Bad
enough.
Taste in Music, Excellent Income also uploads the video, and Identity as Found replies, "This is just so monumentally pathetic at this point. I'm no longer concerned with Brad's mental health. I just fucking hate the guy now. Like, wow, just such an annoying and delusional person. My ex would cope with me yelling at her by being scared. It's genuinely fucking insane, man. He's just manically firing from the hip with these videos, and it shows. Secondhand embarrassment, it doesn't even do this justice. This is a secondhand humiliation.
It is manic behavior.
Squishy Taco Ears replies, yeah. And then he claims Tina is blackmailing him by recording his verbal abuse. Like, hey,
always
maybe she's
blackmailing.
So she
they
has
always
what
do
you're
that.
Putting her through. Vivid replies, Brad needs an IRL intervention. Man, this is painful. Again, YouTube is not a replacement for a therapist. And Death Killer Maniac replies,
please don't come
it doesn't seem like he has people in his life who can do that for him. D replies to the thread by saying,
videos.
Can someone TLDR? I don't think I can watch it without cringing viscerally every 3 seconds. And my
your own life.
Says, 11-minute unedited yap session where he frequently loses his train of thought and it generally looks like a crackhead who hasn't slept in a week.
Jesus
Nicholas
Christ.
also tweets out that the video has been posted by
Oi,
saying,
the Pope,
Brad Taste in Music just returned. And Shamu replies, based, immediately archives. And Nicholas replies laughing, showing he also downloaded.
Imagine becoming the guy who just immediately archives videos. Like, he has to sit there, film it, put it, or maybe he puts it in an editor or something. I don't really know. Not sure what his process is. I'm sure he watches it over maybe, or is this like TikTok and he's just posting like constantly? Like, you see those TikTok accounts that just have like, they're obviously manic, and it's just TikTok after TikTok, and they make like 1,000 in a day. Like, they just hit upload and that's it. Like, this is what he does. Like, he doesn't watch it or think about how any of this will be taken by the audience. I just don't understand that frame of mind, just to record something like this, and then like an hour later you get rid of it, and then you get feedback on that, you get rid of it, and you keep doing it every single time. Like, this is exhausting.
The video. Chud Logic screenshots a
really
re-upload of Brad's video and says, after saying he would take a year's break, even after his ex Tina said she would not release any further information, Brad has released another video talking about the situation, and then deleted it. What is this guy's problem? And Lil Purple replies, his mod actually deleted it, and then messaged Tina and apologized to her. So fucked up. Then the YouTube channel, The Oppa Blog, goes live talking about the Brad Taste situation, and Tina, Brad's ex, was in the chat. We also covered some of her messages in the first part of the series. But this time, while the Oplock was streaming, Tina actually released audio of a fight between her and Brad while she was in the chat, along with other messages between the two of them. And Tina released 2 audios, the first one being over 10 minutes, and the second one being a minute long. If you watch part 1 of our series, we mentioned that Brad was arrested for domestic violence. The first longer audio was recorded a couple days before he was arrested, with the second one happening the day he was arrested. In terms of the first one, Dank Sinatra posts the entire 10-minute clip on the YouTube drama subreddit. Now, obviously, I won't play the entire thing here, but it will be linked in the description. But
yeah, go check out Internet VS if you want to, and go to the description if you want to see the 10-minute abusive video that was recorded. Allegedly, it wasn't him. I don't know. Obviously, it sounds like him. It is actually horrible and disgraceful, and like, she was like this close from probably getting killed. This dude is insane.
Important question text summarizes the audio by saying, context for anybody who needs it is that Brad Taste was arrested for domestic violence, and that he and Tina had an agreement that none of this stuff would get out. Well, Brad decided he wanted to blame Tina for everything. Tina saw that and dropped the proof of him.
I don't get it. What goes through these people's heads? You're arrested for DV. You agree, somehow Tina agrees that, okay, let's just keep it private. And then he comes out and blames her on everything. Like, you don't have the upper hand in this. I don't... What the fuck? He's got fucking worms in his brain. If you don't want to listen, he's actively seeking a fight, actively denying her privacy, actively insulting her and seemingly accusing her of cheating, and then later in the recording screaming at her at full volume, saying she's killed him. In this recording, he also admits he'd fabricate evidence to get Tina arrested. Oh my god. This is like on par with fucking the I'm Alex fucker. Who are these people?
Abusing her. If you don't want to listen, he is actively seeking a fight, actively denying her privacy, actively insulting her and seemingly accusing her of cheating, and then later in the recording, screaming at her at full volume saying she's killed him. In this recording, he also admits that he would fabricate evidence to get Tina arrested.
That is insane.
Mimics references that last sentence and says, did he know she was recording him? Because while that's a stupid and horrible thing to say, it takes a special kind of stupid to admit it when you know there's proof you said it. An important question text replies, he didn't know he was being recorded, no, but it's also really telling of the type of person he is. And just as a quick pause from Reddit, Peruko, Brad's ex-editor, actually does post a clip of this with the title BradTaste threatening to make up lies about Tina to get her arrested. And here's the clip from that audio.
I'm an individual. If I don't have a safe place within my own head...
Okay, Tina, I'm your partner of 5 years, and if you
I
don't
played it back a
respect
little bit
me
so we
as
can
an
get
individual, then you can, honest to God, get the fuck out of my house.
Both of our names are on the
Yep,
lease.
we watched this.
So that's not going to happen. And also, you are...
Laying down the
I'm
line.
gonna call the police.
I'm gonna
I
call the
will get you
police.
out of here.
Both
I will make a story up.
I will
I
make
will
a
get you out of
story.
here,
Both
Tina.
But back over to Reddit, GameBit
Fucking
replies,
bitch.
I was a fucking paid sub. I gave this guy money. I'm gonna
Who the fuck gave this guy money? A paid sub? I guess in his peak days. God damn. Don't feel bad for giving him money when he seemed to not be a monster behind the scenes. You were giving money to someone who you thought was good, not your fault your trust was broken. Fair, based. Okay, how are you supposed to know?
Replies, don't feel bad for giving him money when he seemed to not be a monster
Just
behind
charge
the scenes.
back.
You were giving money who you thought was good. Not your fault your trust was broken. And then in regards to the second audio, which was the day that Brad got arrested, according to Tina, Lawn Clipping posts the 1-minute clip on the BradTaste Music subreddit, and I will go ahead and play this one for you guys.
Here we go.
Obviously, as a warning, there is intense fighting and
Let's
yelling in this clip,
go.
but here it is.
Let's fucking go.
So I can damn fucking right do that to you. I can kick you the fuck out of here for what the fuck you've done to me. You've destroyed me.
What? How? All I've ever wanted to do is support
Stop lying to me for once. Look at me in the eyes and stop lying to me. Stop being such a wimp.
All I've ever
Look at me and accept what you have done to me. Do you see what I've become?
What the fuck?
You killed me. You promised me everything. You lied to me.
This dude's cooked.
Look me in the fucking eyes and say that again.
Oh, no, I need to have a break from that shit. That's fucking PTSD. That is fucking cooked. Don't come on here and say, oh, that's nothing. I've experienced way worse. This is not normal in any means necessary. This is not.
Look at me. Look at me.
Hey, you thought I'm Alex is bad? This is fucking like. This has gone from A tier to S tier.
Tell me.
That's terrible to say.
Tell me what the fuck you just said. Tell me.
This dude is cookers.
Get out of my fucking house.
Jesus. Bro, chill.
Don't do it. Don't.
You're blind.
Don't.
You are evil. Like you're evil.
What the fuck?
I don't.
What is this?
That guy from KFC
Jesus
replies to this quote by
Christ.
saying, and he really tried to claim that she just didn't like him raising his voice. Jesus fucking Christ. No shit she was scared of him. An interesting city says, if she was scared, why did she challenge him about not having to leave the house? And Moderate Trouble replies, because it was where she was living, moron. Who would want to get kicked out of their
Oh, I hate this shit when people say this.
home with zero
These
notice?
people are so just never been in this situation at all.
She didn't want to be kicked out, but instead realized that she needed to leave under threat of violence. And
Why can't he kick her out for a while so he can cool off? He literally owns the fucking place, and if you want to go, well, she's on the lease, then I mean...
Interesting City says, why can't he kick her out for a while so he can cool off? He literally owns the fucking place, and if you want to go, well, she's on the lease, then I mean, that's war. And Vitaly Pit.
What? If you're getting so heated, you need to calm down. You remove yourself from the situation, not threaten to lie to the cops to get them out of the house. Go for a fucking walk. Yeah, I agree, Lemio. Why didn't she leave and go to her mum's place instead of doubling down by bringing up her name on the lease?
Says,
bro, you're
if
dumb
you're
as
getting so heated
fuck.
you need to calm down, you remove yourself
Who
from
are
the
you?
situation, not threaten to lie to the cops to get them out of the house.
Who
Go for a
is this
fucking
Redditor?
walk. An Interesting City says, yeah,
Go
I
get him!
agree. Why didn't she leave
No,
and go
I'm
to her
joking.
mom's place instead of doubling down by bringing up her name on the lease? Timothy Heaven replies to the clip by quoting Brad's now deleted video and saying, I speak at
a higher volume to get my ideas... Fuck off.
a higher volume to get my ideas across. It's normal in my family.
That's so
Inline
cap.
says, Raw replies, it's crazy, dude. Erratic Fanatic says,
These people... Okay, they think this is normal. Where am I up to? 9.
Tell me what the fuck
You do not speak like this to your family. If you do, you're fucked in the
Get out
head.
of my house! Get out of my fucking house!
These people,
Fanatic
Reddit
says,
man,
it's sad that one of
Reddit.
the most common thing bad parents pass on to their children is that the latter person
Reddit's
is always
cool
the right
sometimes.
one. Obviously, it doesn't make the way he acts okay. It's just sad that this is what ends up happening a lot of the time to kids who grow up in environments like that. I hope they both get the help and support they need and that Brad gets the fuck off line like we've been telling him for the last year or so. Smoking Samorio replies, I come from a family where fighting at this volume was normal. Physical altercations, throwing shit, worst insults you've ever heard, you name it. I left home when I was 18, and even though I didn't act perfect and had to reprogram myself, I've never been close to this level of rage at anything my partner has ever done. Growing up in that environment is an explanation, not an excuse.
Yeah.
He knows
That's growing up in that environment is an explanation, but not an excuse. That is 100% true. You can, anecdotally myself, you can grow up in a fucked up situation and not have it change your personality or outlook on life. You can. You really, really can. You know? I think a lot of people go through a lot of fucked up shit and they don't turn out like their parents. There's something missing there. I don't know what it is. You either fucked up, you grow up in a fucked up environment and you turn fucked up, or you grow up in a fucked up environment and you swear to never ever become that. And I don't know what makes someone want to choose that, just their ingrained personality. I grew up in a fucked up place, you know. My dad had problems himself, and I vowed to never be that person. And as far as I'm aware, I've never reached to those levels.
it's wrong to act like this. I knew it was wrong. This is garbage. Slow Club replies, what could even possibly cause a person to even sound like this? No wonder he was arrested. He sounds out of his fucking mind. And Cold45 replies, interrupting his stream apparently. And also on
This
the
is
Oplock's
cool.
stream, Tina revealed the text messages between herself and Bradley. This first
Give me another reason to do it, Tina. Tell me about how not even our relationship is safe from the power dynamic 5 years later. Make me want to get a knife and stab myself, please. Please don't hurt yourself. You wouldn't stop me. Yes, I would. Do it. Watch me. I'm dead right now anyways.
one was from August 27th, 2024.
Bro,
around
5
the same
years
time that
of
the first
this.
audio recording happened a couple of days before Brad
5
got arrested.
years?
That clip we listened to earlier where Brad talked about lying to the police. And it starts with Bradley
5
saying,
years?
give me another reason to do it, Tina. Tell me about how not even our relationship is safe from the power dynamic
This is
5
like
years later. Make me want to get a
some
knife and to stab
narcissistic,
myself, please.
crazy,
And Tina says, please don't hurt
manic,
yourself. And Brad says, you
bipolar
wouldn't
shit.
stop me. And Tina says, yes, I would. And Brad says,
I've
"Do
seen
it.
this all
Watch
before.
me. I'm dead right now anyways." Then there is this
manic
message from
shit.
the day day that Brad was arrested, where it starts with Brad saying a couple days later on August 29th, 2024, where it starts with Brad saying, "The house and dogs are safe." And Tina says, "Can I come and get my backpack and stuff?" And Brad says, "You do whatever
Save the
you need
dogs,
to do.
please.
I'm just
Fuck
here
the
on the
house.
couch. You get what you need. I just want you to know I
Fuck
want no
that.
issues tonight. I'm doing my thing. No conflict. It's worth mentioning, no matter what happens, I'm not going to talk badly about you online. I have no
What a
interest in continuing any
piece of
drama
shit.
whatsoever." Then there are more messages between Brad
Oh,
and
he even
Tina.
deletes fucking messages.
Are also revealed on the Opblock stream.
This
These ones,
dude's
however, are
crazy.
just a week or so ago after Brad posted his SI video and took it down in response to Tina. He messaged Tina saying, "I deleted 2 messages because they didn't fully say what I was trying to say. Honestly, the only thing I want to tell you is that talking to you right now is somehow the only..."
It's hard waking up. sorry. It's hard waking up and seeing all of this. It's horrible knowing that you are sucked into this vortex now of having to defend yourself while trying to protect me.
thing making me feel comfortable right now. It's hard waking up and seeing all of this. It's horrible knowing that you are sucked into this vortex now of having to defend yourself while trying to protect me. I will listen to you from now on about how to handle this stuff. I don't want you to...
After this, we need... Okay, I'm going straight to a palate cleanser after this, because this is just diabolical.
hurt
I can't deal
anymore.
with this
Right
shit.
now, it seems that being offline is the best move for me. I would like to call today at some point just to talk, if that's okay with you.
It's actually insane this has only come out now.
And the second message that Tina sent to the stream, where she sends a picture of a tweet she made on July 29th, 2025 to Brad. This is a continuation of the last message we just read, where Tina says in the tweet,
speed
"I'm
up
going
a
to
little bit.
continue silently rooting for his rehabilitation and working on healing the wounds that this whole recent situation reopened.
1.25.
Thanks again for all the support and kindness." And then she continues messaging Brad saying, "Signing off, I believe in you." And Brad hearts it and responds by saying, "Watch the channel I sent. Okay, bye." Then Peruko, who we mentioned earlier, posts the
Just
full
non-stop.
1-minute audio from the day that Brad got arrested, and they caption it by saying, "The
Yeah.
audio from the night of BradTaste Music's arrest was released courtesy of the Opblock with Brad's ex-girlfriend's
Yeah.
permission. More audio was
It's not
shared in
good.
their stream as well that I feel needs to be shared
Not
as
good
it
at all,
paints
Brad.
Brad's
There's
true
no
colors."
coming back.
Killer Season Cam replies, "Holy fucking shit.
Yep,
the
he
dude
is.
is a full-on abusive fucking loon. That
Yep.
audio is absolutely grim, man. Tina's a total fucking soldier for
Yeah.
dealing with that as long as she did. Jesus
Seriously.
Christ." Tina herself then takes to Twitter and makes a
Oh,
statement
Tina.
after this.
Very eye-opening to see how horrified people are by something that was a regular part of my daily life for 5 years. Fortunately for me, that audio is just the tip of the iceberg. Even almost a year out, I'm still fighting every day to claw my way out of the hole. Bro, I think she's moved on now and has a new boyfriend, but this guy, you need to get like a fucking something on this guy.
This audio made the rounds, and she says, "Very eye-opening.
He
to
shouldn't
see
be
how
200
horrified
meters
people
in
are
your
by something that was
vicinity."
a regular part of my daily life for
Jesus.
5 years. Unfortunately for me, that audio is just the tip of the iceberg. Even almost a year out, I'm still fighting every day to claw my way out of the hole he threw me
Yeah,
in. And to
5
all the
years
former
of
members
that?
his community
Imagine
who
that
are
happening to you
disappointed
for
and
5
grieving the good
years.
memories that now feel tarnished by all of this. You're valid, and I'm right there with you.
5
You guys
years?
were always so sweet to me. I truly hate that this is how it all played out." Blissfully Bella replies, "I always thought it was sweet how open y'all were about your relationship on stream. I don't think any of us had a clue it was this ugly behind the scenes. I sincerely hope this has given you at least some form of closure." And Tina says, "It wasn't all bad all the time, so most of those were genuine moments.
Of course,
That's what
of
makes
course.
this kind of stuff so confusing and hard to grapple with." Anthony
That's what
Fantano
makes it
replies,
confusing. Anthony Fantano, mate. I'm sorry you had to go through all this. I wish I had a sense of what was going on when you guys appeared on the channel a while back. I'm glad you're getting away from it finally. Fuck Anthony Fantano.
By saying, "I'm sorry you had to go through all
Sorry,
this.
but
I wish I had a sense of
fuck
what was
that
going
guy.
on when you guys appeared on the channel a while back. I'm glad you're getting away from it all finally." Then there was a video uploaded to BradTaste's second channel.
Not about
just
what
with
he
the
said,
dates being
just-
2025 August the 4th. The video
Brad tasted music's private freestyle about ex-fiance. Oh, do we get to listen to
is now
this?
deleted,
Please.
but it was a 50-minute
No.
freestyle rap. But
50-minute freestyle? 50 minutes? I can't even come up with one sentence. Peter Piper, pick some peppers. I can pick your heart and put your brain together. Wait, Peter Piper, pick some peppers. I can pick your brain and put your heart together.
Good reply to one of the threads we already
50
read with
minutes
the
of
link to
that.
this video, describing it, saying,
50
"In a
minutes.
truly bizarre turn, even for him, Brad has responded with 50 minutes of freestyle rapping." Trevolution says, "I mean, this is from 2 days ago. This abuse audio only came out last night." And MP Give replies, "He had to have known it was coming. The entire freestyle is about it." IKM also screenshots the
Dude,
video.
look at him. Look at this guy. Just like... What the fuck? Like, what? Dude is cooked beyond belief. Jesus Christ. I need to resize it again. Took me half an hour to resize it. Now I've got to get it back again. Just for the memes, guys. Just for the memes.
And captions it by saying, I hope someone has this video screen recorded in case he deletes it, because this is insanity. Recording a freestyle mocking your own abuse allegations a few days after you said you were taking a year-long internet break is genuinely psychotic. Zeno replies to the clip by saying, this is the first time a YouTuber that I genuinely fucking liked has been outed as a terrible person, and it's so fucking depressing. I'm so done with this filth, absolute manipulative bitch fuck abuse.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Lesson learned to never
5 years.
social relationships. Fucking hell. Good username Good also posted the 50-minute freestyle rap on the YouTube drama subreddit, and then follows up his thread by saying, not listen to this in full, because of course I haven't, but skimmed through and he seems to be rapping for the full video. Mentions the abuse multiple times and continues to accuse his ex of being abusive. The audio isn't great, but I'm pretty sure he also drops multiple N-bombs, but has censored them before uploading. At around the 6-minute mark, for instance, he appears to say it, but it's hard to tell. He's smiling throughout and seems to be reveling in the controversy and purposely fishing for more. I've posted the video because it's an utterly bizarre turn of events, but it seems clear that he's addicted to the attention he's getting. And just for clarification, in case this is confusing, it's not super relevant to get into all the nitty-gritty details of the story, but this video wasn't posted directly by Brad himself to the YouTube channel. Some of these comments we're reading are implying that. There's a whole separate side tangent discussion going on between Rose Malloy and the mods that have access to Brad's channel that uploaded it to Brad's second channel. So to my understanding from what I've seen, this was not uploaded directly by Brad to his channel as a response. Then the entire lyrics for this freestyle rap are uploaded to Genius.
Oh my god.
Sit here and read every.
You see, I was providing, I was letting you live inside of house. I did all this work for, and that was cool.
Single thing.
Acting I'm committing treason. Hey, bitch. Yeah, it's Lambo season. Oh, speaking of, yeah, Flex Entertainment. Talking to your sister, talking to Tina. Sending you the footage of the screaming. What the fuck?
Just for reference, you can see some highlighted sections like this part says,
I can't
Tina,
meme on that.
That's screaming. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. And then like this lyric that says, I just win, bitch.
I just win, bitch. Bitch, I make excuses. Something, man, she's saying I'm abusive, but they looking like Gary Busey. Okay, that wasn't bad, Gary Busey.
Bitch, I make excuses. Man, she is saying I'm abusive, but they looking like Gary Busey. And another one, I'm back again.
I'm back again. Listen, I can say it. I have a black friend. Oh, no. Not the... I know exactly what this means. Not the black friend. I can say it. Oh, we love that. I can say that word because I have a black friend.
And listen, I can say it.
Fucking
I have a black friend. Listen, I remember back then.
Absolute
okay.
tool.
And another lyric that references the actual audio recording. And again, this was before it was released. It was recorded before it was
This
released.
is for 50
the
minutes.
Title of the raw video file getting uploaded to YouTube, where he says, "Told her to get out of my house. Don't understand why she ain't leaving yet." And there's a whole bunch more. But back to the BradTaste Music subreddit. Karate Drummer posted this screenshot in the caption: "Someone related to Brad supposedly is threatening to sue the Fantano subreddits for posting about him." And it's 1331 Bob saying, "I mean, you could start by reading the 80 other posts about the topic in the sub, replying to someone saying that they're a little bit out of the loop."
How is it a subreddit of this guy?
The mod team has received harassing a mod mail from someone claiming to be related to Brad, threatening baseless legal action if we don't censor discussion about the situation. And Pity replies,
seriously?
"Who the fuck would do this? His parents?" And Saber says, "Brad is also related to himself, technically." And Anna replies,
Who got
"The
this
source
deep
close
in
to."
this
Kincho
guy
Mags
to
says, "The Ethan and Klein
fucking
tactic." And Last Reaction says, "Damn, they really are alike after all."
have a
Garmy
subreddit.
Garm says, "Didn't Brad say in his freestyle that his mom was threatening to sue and he was trying to stop her?" And Tina replies, "I'd love to see her try." And out of curiosity, I looked up
This is
mom on the rap
terrible.
sheet, and there's a section here where he says, "And you know what? It kind of is. My mother, she heard. She started suing. I said, 'Mom, what the fuck you doing?' Then he laughs and says, 'I'm like, listen, it's like my life she wants to ruin.'"
This
Nicholas
is
Yorio tweets
so
out,
mad.
BradTaste and Music is the type of
The Pope. BradTaste Music is the type of cartoonishly evil lolcow that only comes around once in a while. True. True. Base take. The Pope.
of cartoonishly evil lolcow that only comes around. once in a while. He then quotes his thread saying, just to elaborate for people who don't want to watch his stream or listen to abuse audio, Brad revealed he was arrested for domestic violence and trashed his ex, Tina, during an unhinged return video. When he remembered his ex had proof and could potentially publish the verbal abuse audio, Brad released a second video apologizing profusely and announced a year-long hiatus. In the following days, Tina decided that she didn't want to publish this audio because the situation seemed to be resolved. Brad's videos weren't well received, and it appeared that she wouldn't have to publish audio of Brad screaming at her, being victimized in the process. Brad saw this as an opportunity to come back again, publishing a third video. This time, trashed his ex and claimed Tina's coping mechanism for his loud emotional outbursts was being scared of him.
This is the biggest paragraph he's ever put together.
To walk away from this completely without the audio being made public, but he couldn't help but launch another feeble attempt to repair his YouTube career. Tina, as expected, released about 10 minutes of audio that showcased exactly what she's claiming Brad did leading up to his arrest.
Good, release it all.
You could possibly imagine. His moderators, or a hacker, took over his channel's community tab and posted the abuse audio there as well. Then an additional 45-minute freestyle leaked of Brad trashing his ex, between his apology video and the aggressive third response. Throughout this entire situation, Brad appears to have only really been trying to salvage his YouTube career.
There is no YouTube career.
First video where he announced his DD arrest, Brad seems more upset that his old group channel doesn't fuck with him anymore.
He's
in
a
2024, BradTaste
fuck that. If I see one of my friends ever doing that shit, he's gone.
Time in person, talking about their shared Jewish struggles at an event he attended. A picture Brad took with Ethan.
That's what I mentioned before.
Brad essentially admits he stabbed Ethan in the back and called him a Zionist to try to avoid getting hate online, which backfired. The crazy part about the entire situation is Brad revealed that he had members of his family literally killed by Hamas. This got reiterated in his initial return video.
There's too many layers to this.
Literally anything he thinks will allow him to continue
too many layers.
He's a two-faced cockroach. So imagine my surprise when I listened to Tina's audio she recorded, which appeared to be Brad verbally admitting he was going to fabricate a domestic abuse story to the police in an attempt to remove her from their shared house. It certainly sounds like he was willing to lie to the police if it meant kicking Tina out of her home, and I now understand why he was so scared of this audio.
That is insane.
I do want to say that this is how I interpreted the events that have taken place, and these are the inferences I have taken based off the available information I've reviewed.
Nice
All of Brad's videos related to this incident have been either privated or deleted. Then Destiny catches wind of this story.
As soon as this guy uploads a video, you need to like download that shit ASAP.
Swagger attaches this clip of him with a caption. Destiny says that Tina, BradTaste Music's
ex-partner,
was trying to bait Brad into hitting her, attaching this clip.
The guy screaming at her, like, isn't that a really scary situation to be in if you're a woman? It can be, yeah. This woman is clearly not afraid, though. There are no abused women, or there are no, I shouldn't say abused women, because those situations are way different. But there's somebody who's genuinely fearful of their partner who's like, I'm going to stay.
Destiny, be very careful.
Here because my name is on the lease and I have just as much of a right to be here as you do. That's somebody who wants you. When you're saying, I need you to get the fuck out of my apartment, I'm losing my mind. When the woman says, last I checked, my name was on that fucking lease too. What she's saying is, what she's actually saying to you, she's saying, hit me, pussy. I bet you won't. I dare you. I double dog dare you. You little punk bitch, little dick motherfucker. I'm gonna go fuck your best friend. I'm gonna fuck your dad and your best friend right now. Hit me, motherfucker. I dare you to. That's exactly.
You're gonna be fucking him as well, mate.
I dare you to do it. Don't take the bait. Don't ever take the bait.
Spondale quotes this clip and says, why is he like this 24/7? Missy quotes the clip and says, not surprising at this point, but man, literally just grooming his audience into being domestic abusers. Big Oof Man quotes the clip and says, another common Destiny W yet again. We need more callouts on emotionally abusive yes queen.
I don't know what to say to that. Another common Destiny W yet again. We need more callouts on emotionally abusive yes queen behavior.
Tina herself then quotes the clip and says, fork found in kitchen. Kian replies, what a horrid thing to say. I'm sorry, baby. And Tina says, doesn't bother me because I cannot possibly care less about Destiny's opinion of literally anything. Just kind of giggling to myself because this kind of reaction is honestly just a self-report. Shout out to our tier 3 members.
If you have never been in that abusive situation, you will never know how you will act. It's so easy just to type on Twitter, oh, why didn't this happen? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? When you're in that situation, it's so different. And if you've never been in that situation, it's so telling none of these people have ever been anywhere close to that.
South, Coldest Bandito, Captain Crash out at 19 kilometers. Thank you guys so much for the support.
Shout out.
See you all in the next episode.
Oh, good video. Quick, to the point, concise, very informative. Good job. BradTaste Music. Has he released BradTaste? Has he put anything out? Videos. 1 month ago, 4 months ago. He just looks shocking. Like, actually just shocking. Like, I can never imagine putting a thumbnail out and just being look like a crackhead. Oh, fuck that guy. Doesn't even have... Oh. Nah, fuck, I can't be bothered. Anyway, that's it. that is Brad Taste Music's recent drama. Pretty much to summarize it, his ex came out with 10-minute audio clip, just totally abusing her. And he's just a piece of shit, and that's it. Okay, that was a lot. Especially all that shit. Let's go to some dumb shit first. Bobbi Althoff from Jamari. You know, he's good. He puts good videos out. Go watch it. Give him go watch the actual video if you want. Give it a like. Subscribe to him. Let's see what this is about.
It's been a while since we last talked about Bobbi Althoff.
This one's just a quick one.
Hit it big online with her parody of mommy blogger TikTok content.
Yes, I did name my daughter Richard. I just always really loved the name Richard, and I wanted a boy, but I had a girl, and I decided to name her Richard anyway.
There is nothing more embarrassing than walking around with one of these. Everyone knows how.
Look, she should have, honestly, I've looked at nearly every video about her. She should have just stuck to TikTok. Like, these people just try to expand and go too many routes too fast and try to capitalize and get monetary and revenue gain everywhere as fast as they can and grow and money hungry. Like, you were doing pretty good on TikTok.
I got there. You know what you did.
So she was running it up over there, amassing a couple million followers, getting millions.
Or at least don't carry on from your personality on TikTok to a podcast, and like don't have the same, like, obviously this stuff's like
You know what you did.
deadpan skit kind of stuff, but you don't just keep that going.
$100,000 per year.
You changed it up, right? Like
around like 250 to 300 a year.
Thousand
Yeah,
from brand
from
deals.
brand deals on TikTok.
yeah, what the fuck?
250.
250K from fucking brand deals from just TikTok? Like, just if she'd continued this wouldn't even be a video.
Is great and all, but it's hard to come up with content with just me every day.
$250,000 a
Yeah.
year as an annual income is great and all.
Yes.
It is great.
It is
It's
great.
Yeah, what the fuck are you complaining about? I'm mad already. Fuck this bitch.
Good podcast with your host Bobbi Althoff.
And from episode 1, people
250K.
an industry plant, mainly because she was immediately in bed with the 69 god, and was shortly after showing off Mark Cuban's
They 100%
disgusting
fucked.
Piggly Wigglies. Like, dude, you are a billionaire. You should have a personal foot
Yeah,
washer.
true.
I believe in my podcast.
That's gotta be on WikiFeed.
I'm trying my best. I've had some.
That has to be on WikiFeed.
Some D-list celebrities.
And not only did that spark the industry plant rumors,
What's his
but
name?
also
Mark
within
Cuban?
1 week of launching her
I have to. Oh, I'm gonna get banned. Wait, what? Oh, what? There's a WikiFeed men? Just for men? What the fuck? The more you know. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's not even worth the fucking skit. The first thing that pops up. Oh, how did I know? Oh, these gooners. Oh. God damn.
podcast. She had the top talent agency in the entire entertainment industry,
Yeah, that
representing her and her
industry
brand.
plant, I don't know.
Celebrity guest after celebrity guest. It was very clear that her growth
I mean,
was
her
far from
guests
organic.
out of nowhere
This was
were
obviously
crazy.
something people called out immediately online and also to her
It's just
face.
boring,
I know.
podcast-wise.
I am, but
You do feel kind of planty. We do have the same manager, so is this?
I
kind
know,
of
isn't that
planted?
That is
Crazy.
crazy
Feels
just
a
to
bit
come out and
planty.
say.
this is definitely
You got
like
you
Liz.
got here in 5 minutes. It took me 20 years.
You're earning 250K a year, Bobby.
What I think industry plan is, it's like somebody that has been like
Yeah.
that is tied to someone else in the industry and uses those connections to capitalize, and they like have zero
Yeah.
talent.
I'm not an anything, or I don't have any
Nice.
talents.
That's great.
She even
That's
admitted in a later interview
really
that
gonna
these
make us
comments
watch you.
broke her down mentally.
Based on what the comments are saying, and sometimes it's just constructive criticism. It can be a little mean, but yeah, it doesn't bother me too much.
This
And
is
I
like the
really feel
female
her and
version
the
of
Hot Tour
iDubbbz.
girl were basically on that
lobotomized.
same wavelength. And just as quickly as each rose, both equally as quickly fell off. I mean, at least for Hawktua, she had this massive scandal that derailed her career.
She fucked up. Crypto scamming little fucker.
Thing will kind of do that to you. But as for Bobbi, I think that people really just got sick of her sarcastic, too cold to
You
be
can't
here, one
do the same character. You just can't.
bit. And when she would get
He's
in a room with
boring.
someone like Offset, who read her like a book, she would be made foolish, still trying to pull this act off.
You wanted to be on my podcast.
Why you keep
Oh,
saying
what the
that,
fuck
Kevin?
happened?
That shit, man. I honestly didn't even want to do this shit. I don't
Yeah,
fuck
she
with doing
fucked with
interviews.
this.
I'm
She
fucking
fucked
with
up.
you 'cause they're making me. You need a little bit of seasoning.
Little
You got no
seasoning.
man. You like a plain piece of chicken. Just only thing. You put it
Offset,
on, and
stop.
You serve the dish. You need some motherfucking seasoning, man.
It sound Cardi B.
This is my hotel. I pay for this motherfucker. You can leave now.
It's just so weird. Is this a bit? I just never know.
Beyond this, the main public ridicule that she faced outside the industry plant narrative
Aw,
was that she
Bobbi.
broke up her family to be in social circles with famous
Yeah.
people.
I flew all the way here
That's
Yeah,
pretty
really good.
on my
crazy.
daughter's first birthday.
And
I
then she
wasn't gonna
fucked
bring it
Drake
up.
that night.
Mm-hmm.
You missed your daughter's first birthday.
What?
Be here.
Dark. Dark. Regret that you'll never be able to undo.
Yeah.
Horrible parenting.
Now, when Drake is calling you a bad parent, you know you're doing something
He
wrong.
doesn't give
Speaking
a
of Drake,
fuck.
by the way, the dude is so down bad that he's been in Bobbi's comment section on Instagram begging her to unblock his name.
Wait, what?
Embarrassing. Either way, despite
Wait, really?
Either way, embarrass her to unblock
Unblock my name from your comments.
his name. Embarrassing.
That's-
Either way, despite being married at the time of these early interviews, she was always asking these guests if they would smash her up.
Would you date someone that looks like me? Am I your type?
She's weird.
Um,
Was
I
just
do it.
always that.
Thank you.
I mean, imagine being her husband seeing that shit. The guy did actually file for divorce around a month after the Drake episode dropped, leading to rumors
That is-
Drake gave
yeah,
her
that
her
was a huge
initial
rumor.
initiation, if you know what I mean. Obviously, after this, she would gain the reputation that she was being passed around the industry. Ryan Garcia
Nah,
would
that's
chase her
terrible.
around the room like it was his crush on the school playground. He would later confirm them hooking up during a Twitter rant. She was seen being drunkenly.
Yeah, I don't know how
kidnapped
true that
girls,
would be.
and even had this
He's
really
pretty
embarrassing
crazy.
moment when she tried to do that thing where girls soft launch the guy they're dating, only to have it
Yeah.
backfire after the FBI, that is social media, discovered that it was some NFL player and he completely denied being with her in the first place. This caused her to crash out on TikTok.
Just like hard to imagine finding someone who is truly good for you. It's hard to
How do
imagine
you
there's a
get
world where
like
there's like
this?
someone who's actually meant for you.
You were
It's
earning
just hard.
250K a
Like,
year.
Well, now Bobbi has officially announced that she will be into her
250K.
podcast, which is surprising to me considering she was still getting decent guests and views in the hundreds of thousands occasionally. But obviously, when you compare this to her peak, where she was getting at least 1 million views per podcast and like these top-level guests,
They were
it had been
crazy
looking pretty
views
rough.
on
I mean,
TikTok.
no one really knew these people she was
Crazy
now
views on
interviewing, and
TikTok.
when she was doing solo episodes, there were not many views at all. But either way, she hosted like a funeral for her podcast.
Hi guys, welcome to the Really
This
Good
is
Podcast.
weird.
All jokes aside, all honesty, this is the last episode. In honor of the last episode, my sister and I are going to.
This
sing-
is kind of like her humor. It's just, I don't think it's got a place, but not for a podcast,
Sing
and
a
not for
song.
celebrities.
I heard there was a sick one that David played and
There
it
is
was
there
low,
is a
but you
place for
don't
this
really
humor,
care
Bobby,
for
but
music, do ya?
not on fucking
It goes like-
podcasts.
Hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
Yeah, I totally have no idea why this podcast fell out of favor. Now, regardless of all of that,
Yeah,
even
she
up until last year,
sucks.
someone was funneling money into her career, trying to make her a thing.
250K
trying
a
to
year
get
to
some
that.
PR with Business Insider and other entities that are known
Idiot.
to take money to do interviews or think pieces on celebrities.
The Really Good Podcast. She was a great podcast. She
Oh my
got me
god.
sauce, got me the car I drive. She got me a lot of stuff, and she was really great. I really did appreciate her for the time I had with her.
Wow,
And
so
she had
boring.
a lot of memories and a lot of
Get
great
off the
guests.
internet.
I will miss
Goodbye.
doing this podcast, and I will miss.
I can't even
money
watch
pod-
this.
From the start, this was all
Wait, the
about
money?
no overtime, and it
Brought me.
no
Yeah,
overtime,
that's all
it's
you
been
care
abundantly
about.
Clear that from the start, this was all about money and fame to Bobbi.
It's
She
always
even
about
admitted
that.
Even when she was young, that was her main aspiration in life.
Mentally decided that she made like at least 300 a year on her podcast.
You
I was
were.
like, that's what I need to do next. Like I need
You were
a
making it
podcast.
on TikTok.
A creator.
You idiot.
Just wanting to make money
It's like she in general represents.
You can't just be in it to make money. You have to have some genuine
I hope I go
interest.
from D-list to A-list. That's my goal in 10 years.
From D-list to A-list.
Yes.
Over the last 2 to 3 years,
This chick, how do you get like this? D-list to A-list? What, are you supposed to be up there with fucking Leonardo DiCaprio? You're a crack?
And I'm talking about like an everyday regular girl with 500 followers acting
Like,
like her
what?
shit don't stink. I mean, people in general are
Who
just so much
feeds
more
her this
narcissistic than ever
fucking
before
shit?
due to social media, or I guess I should say they are desperate for online
Who's
validation
fucking
in a
gassing
way
her
that
up all the
was crazy
time?
during the early days of social media.
As you guys know, this podcast started off just a girl with a dream to make more money, and
Bruh.
I knew when I started that it was gonna go places. I didn't know. I would
You're
fall as
lazy
quickly
at
as I did.
content
To be honest, I
creation.
didn't think this was gonna
You
last.
always
did it?
have been, you always will be.
But nevertheless, it lasted a minute.
It's
and I'm
harsh,
proud
but
of the accomplishments
what
I
is
have,
this?
and I'm pretty sad that it has to end like this, but it's okay. Thanks.
I mean, hey,
You didn't research anyone. Look, before you gain sympathy for her, she didn't research. She's on record saying she never researched any of her guests before they popped on. You're getting big names: Offset, Drake, fucking, I don't know, fucking Ryan Garcia, and you don't do any research. And like,
To acknowledge the fall
nothing?
the fact that she loves money. She did write
Watch a
about
video like
in the
this.
podcast, and the entire episode
You
in
could just
general
watch
seemed
a
like
quick
winning
video.
rant, where
Ooh,
she says, remember when I
fucking
did this
crashing the stream.
podcast, remember when I did that podcast.
And I remember the guy.
You could go watch fucking
He told me that I
the
was like
up, the down, the deserved downfall of
Like one of those
Offset.
filler episodes where they just show a bunch of flashbacks from the show, you know, the one you always skip. She really just cycles through all the interviews, she plays a clip, and moves on, periodically throwing another ad in your face. And I do have a sneaking suspicion that this might just be the pre-launch of some other show that she wants
Yeah,
to now
probably,
do.
100%.
This is how she ends her show.
She's a fucking
any
gooner
flowers?
for cash.
She really fell off. No, it happened.
I wanna laugh.
People said I was
I do, but
falling off, and they were right. So now it's dead.
it's just depressing more
You
than
got what you
funny.
wished for. You wanted it to be over. It's over. It's gone. It's not there anymore.
Well, you could have transformed it.
I don't know what.
That was your problem.
I don't know, I just feel
Don't
like
blame the
she loves hanging
viewers.
around famous people and rising up the social
You,
ranks as she does.
you did the
But that's
same
what she does.
interview
It's
every
actually
single
my guess,
time.
Considering that this episode was posted on the very last day of July, and with these various sponsors riddled into this product
Holy
crap, is that
shit.
this was only made to meet obligations to them. As when you
Look
agree
at
to
these
deals, they usually have
sponsorships.
allotted time slots of when you will post their ad. And I just cannot see very
What?
many people, even if they are a genuine fan of this show, watching the entire thing. And let me just say, the comment section on this video is not exactly what you would expect from a send-off. I mean, it was almost like it was a mixture of good riddance, they were sick
Yeah.
of the ads, and then just a bunch of comments about how she left
Only
her family
fans
to pursue this.
incoming.
Either way, it looks like this is the end of the Bobbi era. Honestly, I think that she would have made more
What the
money and
fuck?
had more longevity online in the parody blogger space. But I guess it's a good lesson that
Yes,
sometimes
that's
it's
what I
better to rise
said.
up slow than to just jump on
Should
the
have just
bucket and burn
kept
out.
going.
Anyway, though, I
These
wanna know
people
what you
just
guys think about this
expand
decision
too
by
fast,
Bobbi
too
down
quick,
below.
and
If
you're
you
playing
think
the
it
same
was just a
character. You
hand in the
have to
background
change.
telling her, no, you're not going to be the industry plant no more. They saw the triple toilet paper roll numbers on that business.
And she got her money. She got her quick fame.
Enough, and they said, this ain't working. I mean, I won't
She's
lie to you guys,
dumb.
I feel like in general the podcast space has lost a lot of steam. It's obviously become insanely oversaturated.
Yeah.
Probably
Anyway,
like
that's
subscribing, but as you guys know,
that's
we
it.
aboard the Tan Superman and some other industry
Thank you,
plans.
Tan Superman. That's it, Jamari. Bobbi Althoff. Idiot. Alright. Now we're getting some juicy shit that I love. Mutahar's gay cheating scandal. Gay cheating scandal. This has been a crazy crazy week for Mutahar. Mutahar. There is some, before we go into this video, I do have to read some updates and corrections in this video, just to make sure no one gets sued. Number one, I found this will make more sense once you watch the video, but I have to say it now. Update number one, I found older mentions of a possible Ryan that is seemingly not an expo. While it previously seemed apparent that this was the Ryan he was being referred to, it is not. So in this video, when he mentions Ryan, he pops up Nexpo, but it's not it's not Ryan from Nexpo. Number two, upon further checking, the 2019 wedding is not Kyle's, which in fact occurred in 2017. This means the ill girlfriend does not line up with the gay cheating story. This also makes it even less likely that the Ryan in question was Nexpo. If I checked the drunk stream clip more carefully, then I would have also would have seen that Kyle's wedding was not in New York. The story of cheating on his girlfriend at Kyle's wedding, of course, stands on its own as an amazing tale, but I should have taken more time to check before throwing this out with questions I could have found the answer to on my own, and stating that things are apparently a certain way when I didn't do my due diligence. Good, the W take. My unreserved apologies to Mutahar, Expo, and all viewers. I botched this one. Even though there's that disclaimer, everything that Mutahar says on record is what he has said. There's no, changing that. This is gonna be a funny one. Actually, I've got something funny to say about Mutahar. So, I literally this week, I decided, I'm gonna put my foot down and start streaming, live streaming, making videos. And I went out and bought a $4,000 PC. All because I used to watch him, and I was like, oh, this dude just works 9 to 5 like me. He just comes home and makes a video and edits it and puts it together. Like, now we find out, literally this fucking week when I do this, he is a scam, and I don't know what he does for a job. He's not an engineer or where the fuck he wants to be. He's pretty much just a YouTube gooner. And I think all he does is honestly YouTube. I think that's all he has always done. So I went out, I'm like, this is going to be easy. I could just do what he does, make that kind of 20-minute content and put it together. And I made my first video. I'm like, fuck no. There's no fucking way he works 9 to 5 as an engineer, comes home and just puts all this together. Anyway, fuck Mutahar. Will I still watch him occasionally? Yes. It's not that deep. Now, this is a funny video.
Would say that content like this is trash, worthless, petty drama. And in response, I would say, simply, yes.
It is.
Years ago when I started living
This
with
is
my
pretty
girlfriend,
funny.
I also started watching the show she likes with her. Married at First Sight, Love Island, Love is Blind. And you know what?
Yes.
I got it. I understood the appeal. And I
Yeah.
realized there's way more of this to
100%.
be found online,
Oh,
unscripted.
yeah.
Now, maybe that makes me gay, but still, certainly not as gay as Mutahar is. But we'll get to that. And I'm not just saying, look at him, he's gay. Long-time viewer of the channel who I've met in real life and done nothing with.
It is
Ex-Athan
questionable.
Is also gay, and he's a valued member of the
questionable.
community. You might know him as the creator of the ultimate YouTuber gay sex chart. This is not homophobic content.
I have
this is in
never
fact specifically for the gays. And
went
he in
into
particular
this
was very
side of
excited
YouTube
to see
before.
This clip of Mutahar that I found.
Now, at the time, I was in a relationship with another woman, right? And unfortunately, what
crazy.
happened was me and my best friend Ryan.
This is
We're talking
crazy.
best friend. I've known Ryan for years.
So it's not
we were
an
so
expo.
wasted that at some point in the night, me and Ryan started fucking making out for the hell of it. Like, we're talking.
Look, bros are bros, and jokes can be made, but this is not normal. I've never made out with a dude, no matter how drunk I've been.
Tongue in mouth. We made out. We got real gay with each
This
other
is
for like
not normal.
10 seconds. And I woke up on the
This dude's
couch.
bi.
His girlfriend
at
at the time
least.
apparently wasn't very happy with this.
I was told the entire hour back when I was driving.
the
she was
fuck
so
makes
pissed
you
at
do
me last
that?
night.
He says last night, but he clearly doesn't mean last night now. He's just wasted.
She was like,
How the fuck, whenever there's a scandal, all these other things come out? How did he find this? Like, seriously. I know there's like websites you can look up transcripts. Does he just put in like Mutahar, I kissed a guy or something, and then it goes to this video? What are these people doing to find these clips?
and then she laughed at me.
Brian, the man he cheated on his girlfriend at the time.
And these have always been here.
The YouTuber Nexpo, and that isn't
This
the
has
only
always
time he's
been on
talked about
YouTube for
kissing
people
him
to
and
find.
potentially doing more with him while drunk.
Hey, Ryan, can you please kiss Muda? No, please.
Now this is just a joke. This is just a joke. Still, he's a demon.
Perhaps he would even suck Ryan's dick. Maybe that even happened at his friend Kyle's wedding from the
Probably,
other story.
probably.
You know how like the first thing you do is you like check your lips, like, huh? Oh.
I do not know what the fuck this guy is talking about
And like, I was, like touching my
in
lips,
this
like,
clip.
This is a little fucking. It's like, it felt like I had lip gloss on.
What the fuck does this mean?
Huh?
What's this mean, Mutahar?
Right?
I don't know what
Like I
that
said,
means.
This is for the gays. I think you should know that if you have the hots for Muta, you're definitely in with a chance. After all, he doesn't
Yeah,
regret this
seems
experience
like
at
it.
all.
Dude, it wasn't even like
This
I
is
regretted it.
crazy.
Like, it was
This has
fucking
come
good.
out.
Looking guy.
It's just a little joke with a friend, though, right?
I'm
doesn't mean anything.
shocked
Here's Mutahar's take on that
Mutahar's
idea from
gay.
when he was on the Kino Casino last year.
You're not really joking when you're actually.
There's so
doing
many
the
clips.
thing, right? Like,
There's
it's
so
like
many
you film, like,
clips.
gay with your buddy. It's like, no, it's just a joke, bro. Like, you know, I'm not.
Yeah,
dude,
bro.
anything.
Put balls in your mouth.
I'm just fucking him off a little bit, right? Like, don't be weird.
This
about
guy
it.
And again,
is at
for the
least
gays,
bi.
I'm going to spill even more tea because I know you love that. It's entirely possible that Mutahar was cheating on a terminally ill woman with a man. So 2020 is when he's
What?
talking about his gay experience and flirting with Ryan.
Let's
he
hear
says the
this.
actual makeout, or possibly more. He says he was blackout drunk and doesn't fully remember. He says this happened.
He's
at his
always
friend
blackout
Kyle's
drunk.
wedding. It's hard to pin down when that
concerning.
happened. I can't find Kyle saying when it was, but I can find Mutahar saying he
Mutahar,
went
this
to
has
a
been a
wedding in
fucked up week.
2019.
Is he going to engineer another apology video?
And which I did, right?
Which is the year before he told us about his gay experience. I was going to check the Cult Camp podcast, which he did with Kyle, whose wedding he went to, for mentions of New York. But while a few days ago when I started looking into the guy, that channel existed, it has
Yeah.
since been deleted. Possibly at Mutahar's instruction, because
Yeah.
Kyle, the guy whose wedding Mutahar went to, has been defending him on Reddit and telling people that he's told it to him.
Oh,
Mutahar
the
says he's not
defending
going
on
to
Reddit.
respond. I would argue personally, however,
Never,
that deleting
never.
fucking
If I do
everything
something wrong,
is a
never
response.
defend me on
And
Reddit,
it forces me to
please.
speculate and ask you to clarify. Because
I
to
don't
me,
want
it
this
looks like
shit
it
on
probably
YouTube.
was. In 2024, you described that
I don't
way
want
as
the
having happened
downfall
a
of the
few
Crow's
years
take
ago.
on
This photo is
YouTube.
actually from my buddy
Someone
Kyle's
defending me
wedding.
on
Alright, this
Reddit.
happened, like, I want to say a few years ago at this point too.
And we know it happened before that 2020 video, so I doubt it happened much longer before 2019.
Mutahar's gay.
So I gotta ask, was that
Unbelievable.
2019 wedding Kyle's? Because if it was, I think I know who you were dating. In 2021, he had an interview with Dr. K where he talked about dating.
I thought
a
he'd
woman
been
who was
married
terminally
for a
ill.
while.
So I'm gonna
Is he
jump
even
a little
married
bit here,
anymore?
okay? So what you
Yeah,
can't
the
make
wife.
sure of is that you don't fall in love with someone that acts of God can take away from you.
Right.
He has too
We're not
much
gonna make that
online
mistake.
content.
They're still fine now. Don't worry. Like, they have a few more years to go.
Nah, don't worry, bro. It's chill. They're just gonna croak next year.
How did we ever believe this guy had a
You know,
job
it's a rare thing when I
and
say
was an
something like
engineer?
that is
He's
like a
got all this
hypothetical.
content out on
No,
here.
You see it
no,
tell
this
us
person
straight
has a. Well, I'll tell you, this person has a POTS, so it's tachycardia. It's really
This guy
bad.
never had a job.
They have a couple more
I don't
symptoms
give a
regarding it,
fuck.
like long QT and everything of that nature. So for them, they've had to get like.
He had
sinus
never had a
modifications,
job.
like burning on their hearts and things like that.
This all makes sense, by the way. People with POTS get ablation done.
Doctors have told specialists who are trained in this field
Yeah.
have started to give up and sort of give like end of life.
Yeah.
I have to be told about like what a DNR is, like a do not resuscitate order.
With all the issues
the
she
fuck
had, this
on.
girlfriend was apparently terminal. And when did he date her?
Yeah, can you tell me how old you were when you met this person?
I would say that I was
Is this a lie?
24. So about 3 years ago.
This makes
How
sense as
old
well.
is this
In earlier
guy?
2019, he talked about being single for over a year.
Guess what? You want to know? I've been single for fucking well over a year now.
And then a bit later that year, he talks about being in a relationship.
Except for fucking dudes.
No, I'm not single, Chai. I'm actually very well committed to something.
Does he have a wife or
Met her
not?
when he was 24, but she would have been from 2018 to
I thought his
2019.
wife
Was
defended him
single,
on
but ended
Twitter
up dating
time
someone
and
in
time-
2019 at some point.
time and
That's
time
our girl.
again.
And if that 2019 wedding was Kyle's, the one where you made out with Ryan or Nexon on YouTube.
It wasn't
Mutahar.
Ryan
I'm gonna add
Nexpo
another
Ryan.
question to the
It
pile.
was someone else.
Did you break up with a terminally ill woman because you're gay and cheated
Bro.
on her?
Mutahar.
It's just like my girlfriend's TV show.
He's gonna
Like, this
unlist
is sub
every
trailer
video.
trash shit. Jeremy Kyle or Jerry Springer would hesitate to platform this.
What
In
if
the
he watches
2021
these
interview with
videos?
Dr. K, he told us that up to that day, he'd still tell her that he wished things had
Probably
been
not.
different.
Does she know how much
Why
she
would
means to
you?
you?
Yeah, I tell her that. I tell her that at the end of the day, I wish things could have been different, but
Nice response.
they're not.
What, you wish you were straight? It's
You're a
okay to
gooner,
be gay,
bro.
Mutahar. You should probably
It's
tell
okay
your
to be
wife,
gay.
though. Why don't I just ask him and
Tell
clear this
your
up, you
wife.
might suggest. I've already emailed him about some stuff. I've been ignored. I'm not going to keep pestering him. That would be harassment. If he doesn't want
Yeah.
to talk to me, that's fine. I'll just continue to ask these things publicly, because this is all public media.
He's
By the
never
way,
gonna reply
if you
to
think
you.
this is crazy digging, and at the same time you want to say Mutahar's credentials don't matter because he's taught you a lot and he knows his stuff. He's a cyber and information security expert, just self-taught.
He gassed
There's a
him up
problem,
way
'cause
too
finding
soon. Why did
everything
he
I've
gas
shown
himself
took me
up
about
like
an
that?
hour. If you put together all the time I've actually spent
Why go 10 years of telling people you're an engineer when there's clips of you being online telling people that you dropped out of uni? And I don't understand how you can even
actively digging.
How can
It's
you
about
even
an hour, maybe an hour and a
lie
half.
like
tops.
that?
I haven't been sitting here for a week systematically researching the guy. It's just
Mutahar, you made me
expensive. What if I
fucking
check
spend
this?
4
What if I check
grand
that?
become a
If you didn't know you
YouTuber.
could do this, he hasn't
You're a
taught you
fucking
shit.
wanker.
You ever read Catch-22? If anything I'm doing is wrong, then I'm right about him misrepresenting how good he is. And speaking of Catch-22s, there's a funny little wrinkle I haven't seen people talking about. The main drama.
Please, no
is that
more
he's called
gay
himself
shit.
an engineer for 10 years, right?
Oh, yeah,
People
that's
want him
the
to come
main
out and
drama.
apologize for saying that, or assert that he is or was an engineer. If he does that, though, that statement itself could be a title violation. Where he lives licensing bodies have gone after people.
He came
simply
out and
saying
said he
they're
doesn't give a
engineering
fuck.
publicly. In 2016,
No,
they
you-
charged
you
a politician for saying
you're not
he was
gonna
an
lock
engineer
someone
in a
up for
debate.
this.
Charges were only dropped as a result of him agreeing to make a public apology and a donation. Ladies and gentlemen, do you understand how badly
Nothing
his
will
hands are
happen.
tied if he wants to defend himself? If he isn't and has never been licensed, he can't say he did engineering
was
because
this
he'd be in
video?
danger. That
7th
would be
of August.
way worse than just saying
So
he's an
Mutahar
engineer.
came out
The
and
guy from Ontario who claims to have an engineering background
barely
can't
spoke
say he
about
doesn't
it.
know all this.
I got a
'cause that
YouTube
would prove
video
he
on it
doesn't
if you want to have a
background
look
in
on my
engineering.
channel.
It's just layer upon layer of
I
trap
quickly
after trap.
delved
Like no
into it.
shit, he's not responding. And if he does, it's going to be a bloodbath.
He did
So
respond.
that's why I went to engineering, and engineering worked out.
Did it, Muta? Anyway, I don't know.
He
I just
dropped
never
out of
did. I
uni.
think it's
How
really
did he?
funny.
How could
Hope
he
you do
say
too.
that?
Have a good day. Don't imagine there's
You're a
much more to talk
fucking
about
liar.
unless something happens.
Like a downright lie. All right. Mutahar might be slightly gay. That was fun. That was a fun vid. All right. One more video. This one's a bit out of my realm, but I saw Asmongold live stream it. So I thought, you know what? I'm a gamer. I like video games. Where are we heading in this environment? Andy Pants Gaming. This is his video. Go check him out. This is a part 2. I'm not gonna be bothered showing part 1. Go watch it on his channel if you want to go see part 1. And let's see what he has to say. Now, just because I show these people's videos and I tell you to go subscribe doesn't mean I agree with what they say. I'm just being courteous.
This one. Boys, all I'm trying to figure out is how we went from games like this. I just lost my fucking brother, alright?
Yeah, base. I mean, they could have kissed just then. The game developers could have made them kiss. I mean, these games are still... The problem I have is these games are still being made. You can have work games coming out, but there's still games like this coming out. There is.
I swear to you, Centurion, Rome will not fall. Not today.
These are good games.
To whatever the hell this is in 2025.
Okay, that is... Dead by... I don't know. I don't play these games. So it doesn't really affect me. I don't see it in my day-to-day life.
Can somebody explain to me why everything
Commercialization.
now? Can I go 2 seconds without some degenerate
I'm not sure it's gay more than commercialization. You're reaching a broader audience, including everyone.
Your fifis, but you can't be gay and masculine. Gayness and masculinity are opposites. Get mad. Get real mad.
These are
When I was
pretty
first getting
crazy
into Xbox
takes.
in
This guy
2001,
gets
every game was
really
about
into
war and
it.
about being a Chad. Now every game
Well,
seems
we
like it
don't
was
want to
made
make
by
the
women
same games every day, every year.
really had everything. Dante and Devil May
But
Cry,
you can still play them. You don't have to...
Yakuza, Metal Gear,
They can't
Shadow
remake
War,
these.
Uncharted, SOCOM. Then the
You want
Xbox
to be
was
playing the
more
same game for 40 years?
Gears, Brothers in Arms, Splinter Cell.
You don't want to play the
Last
same
year I made
game
a
all the
video called
time.
Pussification of video games, and you can consider this part 2 to that.
Yeah,
video.
go check it
I wanna
out
give
if
you
you
some
want.
fresh examples of the pussification of modern video games and how
Why is
this
this guy
happens.
so
You guys are
triggered
probably tired of me
on
talking about Red
gaming?
Dead 2 and Last of Us consoles,
I
so
don't
I'm gonna
play
try to
these
throw in some
games.
fresh examples. In this video, we're going to take a look at Spider-Man 2 and the cuckening of Peter Parker, Ubisoft and the downfall of Rainbow Six, and finally, Immortals of Avium.
Never
Army of
played
Two, and a
any of
couple
these
single-player
games.
But first, are you boys tired of laggy, choppy gameplay on your clown shoes iPad? It's time to man up and get a dedicated gaming tablet like the Red Magic Astra gaming tablet. This thing is stupid fast and has a Snapdragon.
Nah, just get a $4,000 gaming PC. You don't need a fucking iPad.
It's gorgeous, 165
I disavow this ad.
140 FPS, so you're guaranteed
Buy a
to smoke
$4,000 gaming PC. You do not need an iPad.
6 hours on a single battery charge. It has a 13-megapixel gorgeous rear camera.
Yeah,
and
they
9
say that,
megapixel
then it
front
lasts
camera.
1
Whether you're
hour.
playing Genshin Impact, Delta Force, COD Mobile, or whatever, Steam Link, Xbox Game Pass, PS Remote Play.
Can I
all these are ready to
disavow
go. You can
ads?
play
I don't
anything from
know.
anywhere on this bad boy.
I'll let it
Finally,
play.
at $550, this thing is such a better deal
That's
than the iPad
not
Pro 14
bad.
that's going to run you like $1,500.
But still,
Click the links in the description to
gaming
learn more about the
PC.
Red Magic Astra gaming tablet. All right, back to the video. One of the most egregious examples of the demasculinization.
Yeah,
of
let's
a
see,
man
let's
is
see. What's the
2023's
take?
Spider-Cuck 2
Never
exclusively
played
on
it.
the PS5.
Stop
Spider-Man
saying
2018 was
Spider-Cuck.
much more of a 2000s game. Peter was the hero of his own story. This is why I bought a box that says Spider-Man on it. I want to play as a superhero.
Yeah,
But
fair.
oh, you
that's a
bigoted white man.
that's a
Insomniac Games is
alright.
going to get you to pay $80 to watch your hero get cucked. and we all fell for it. This is why, by the way, I always say Sony is just as bad and just as woke as Xbox. Now look, just to be clear, I have no issue with Miles Morales as a character, and I have no issue with black characters in games.
Okay,
Final
good.
Fantasy VII, Gears,
Good,
Walking
good.
Dead, all great games. What we take issue with is that Spider-Man 2 is supposed to be a story about Peter, I don't know, being a superhero.
Yeah,
this is why
that's
I bought the
fair.
game. Instead, we play a game in which MJ and Miles Morales are the heroes. They are constantly saving Peter because they are faster, smarter, stronger, and
Fair
more
enough.
competent than Peter throughout the entire game. In literally every boss battle in Spider-Man 2, Peter is either
Okay, I can see how that would piss you off.
girl boss MJ. Peter is depicted throughout Spider-Man 2 as childish, vengeful, and impotent. Miles, in every instance, is shown as more competent, more wise.
So you
more
want it
moral, and just a
swapped?
better person in
Is that
general.
why? So if it's swapped, it's fine.
Everything everyone needs me to be. Yeah, you don't even answer my calls anymore, man.
Actually, looks like a pretty good game.
And what about MJ? You could have
What
killed him.
about MJ? MJ.
I know you're hurting Pete, but you're better than this. I know.
This is what the woke activists
Come on,
and Insomniac
let's see.
believe, though.
Get on with
They
the video.
fetishize black people and say that black people are inherently better and more moral than white people. It's the most insane anti-white propaganda you'll ever see in a
Jesus.
game. Insomniac Studios hates white people. In their second big encounter with a boss, Peter is unable to beat Venom. Miles comes in and easily beats Venom's ass. Just for fun, I asked AI, why was the symbiote able to possess Peter and not Miles? The answer was hilarious.
Relating this
Because
to
Peter is mentally
racism.
weak and Miles is mentally strong. You can't make this
Oh,
up.
man.
Throughout the game,
I don't
Peter
know.
is shown as someone who needs to be saved, easily dominated by the symbiote, and driven by revenge.
This guy's
Also, throughout the
funny.
game, Miles is shown as perfect, without any flaws, never motivated by revenge, and always the
This
virtuous
guy
and
just
moral
wakes
one.
up and
I
chooses
get that a character with
chaos.
no flaws is boring, but why did Peter have all the flaws in his own game while Miles had none? But guys, this is what happens when you let satanic, homo, LGBTQ propagandists like the entire staff at Insomniac make a game. You get anti-white,
This guy's
anti-male
crazy.
propaganda like Spider-Man 2. Oh, and if you
Hell
think the
yeah.
Wolverine game isn't going to be ultra woke, you are coping
Pro-
hard.
Is that
my friend.
when's that game coming
It's
out? Is
Spidey
that
1
ever
now.
coming
While it
out?
would be a stretch to call Spider-Man 2018 based, I think it's true that Spidey 1 is a pro-male game.
There's
while Spidey
so
2 is very much an
many
anti-white and
anti-woke
anti-male game. In the
games
2018 game,
still to
Mary
be
Jane is
played
more
out there.
attractive. Peter actually saves
You're just
MJ
playing.
several
You're just
times in
looking
first
for the
game,
big
the way
ones.
God intended it.
There's
And
so many
saving women
cool
because this is
indie
what we are made to do.
developers
We
out
have
there.
bigger arms than them.
Like
MJ still plays a role
these
in Spidey,
AAA,
but she's just a
quadruple
reporter.
A
She's working in
games.
her own
You don't
way instead
need
of
to
being a girl
play
boss
them,
and trying
buddy.
to usurp Peter's male authority. Peter faces off and defeats Martin Lee, and then later on his own friend, mentor, and role model, Dr. Octopus. In the game's final moments, the villains unleash Devil's Breath on the city,
Yeah,
and
that's
Peter
true.
must decide whether to save the people of New
Yeah,
York or
he
save his
does,
own flesh
yeah.
and blood, Aunt May. In a moment of heroic sacrifice, Peter chooses to save the city over Aunt
Okay.
May, who is essentially like his own mother. Despite a couple of woke things in it, Spidey 2018 is an amazing game.
Still
It's
has to
about the
mention a
heroic
few woke
sacrifices we must
things.
make in order to
I
become
hate
human.
that.
Too bad they completely cut
I
off
hate
Peter
that
Parker
word,
and made him
woke.
a mouthpiece for gay
Ugh.
propaganda in
It's
2023
icky.
Spider-Man 2. Moving on. Does anybody remember the OG Rainbow Six games
Oh
on PS2
my
and Xbox
God, we're
and then later
going
on
back.
360 and PS3? Bro, these games were so badass. I'm a strong
They
believer
were,
that
they
all I
were.
need to do is listen to the menu music of a game and it tells me everything about the game I need to know.
Yeah, they were good. These were good games. There's nothing wrong with that. But they're simple, basic, you know, fucking 50 megabyte games.
Rainbow, led by John Clark, deploys the Alpha Team, commanded by Ding
Oh,
Chavez,
yeah.
to rescue the South African president from a rebel army surrounding Pretoria.
Chatted the
Elsewhere,
fuck
you see
up.
The Global Liberation Front, an anti-Western left-wing terrorist organization led by Bastian Vanderwall, steals Legion.
Yeah,
nanite
that's a good
aerosol
game.
weapon that causes massive
What
damage
about it,
and
mate?
has a 100% fatality rate.
What's
Like,
the
dude,
problem?
That sounds like a game I want to play, and pretty much all of the Rainbow Six games had plots kind of like this. Rainbow Six Vegas.
Yeah,
1
but
and
you
2 are
can't
most people are familiar with.
repeat
Terrorist
this
Hunt is
year
very
on
fun,
year
as
on
was
year on
multiplayer.
year on
These games
year,
weren't like
bro.
Call of Duty at all. If you just rushed
You
in and
ca-
started
like,
firing
look,
when your
there's
whole team would
20
die
Call of
immediately,
Duties
you
and
had
the
to
same
carefully break
shit
doors, you were
every
able to
year.
set your guys up on multiple doors at once so you could attack targets from multiple angles at once, which would lead to much fewer fatalities.
It's dropping
So what
down.
happened to
No
Rainbow
one
Six?
plays Call
Well,
of Duty.
gay-ass Six Siege happened. Rainbow Six Siege came out in 2015, and it's a gay game where you could blow off some steam
Oh,
with the
dude.
girls at the end of a long day. So like 50% of the operators in Siege are women. Boys, out of the probably 200 operators in Rainbow Six games from 1998 to 2008, do you know
Look,
how
I
many were
see
women?
where he's
Like
coming
2 out
from.
of 200. And that's actually realistic.
I
In
do,
real life,
but-
in the real world of PMCs, it's maybe like 1%
so-
women in combat roles. So immediately what we saw with Six Siege and the fact Angela Bassett was their commander now is a pussification and a gayification and a homoification of
What
the
a
entire
weird
Rainbow
name.
Six series. But nobody cares, and you have brain-rotted Zoomers just eating this game up and still playing it because nobody gives a flip about realism or masculinity or
No, we
authenticity
don't.
anymore. But it
We
gets
do
worse.
not give
So
a
the original
fuck
Six Siege had you
about
fighting the white masks.
authenticity.
All of the gameplay and multiplayer stuff you were doing was just to train for new terrorist threats. The white masks were one of the threats. And fighting the white mask was a pretty fun PvE game mode that they later removed from
Agreed,
the game.
agreed,
Okay,
agreed.
fine, pretty standard stuff. But in 2020
Yeah.
was when Six Siege really jumped the shark.
They got
According to the official lore of Six
pussificated.
Siege, in 2020, Angela Bassett retires and puts this cringe millennial hipster dude named Harry,
Cringe,
and he's
bro.
brought in as the new leader of Rainbow Six.
Fair, fair.
That's right, this dude who looks like a barista and has a podcast about his cats is now the leader of Rainbow Six.
That's so gay.
I can't do this.
So
again,
gay.
you're not gonna believe this.
Where's
Joe, but this is
gaming
all part of
culture
the official lore
gone?
Of Six Siege now. In In 2020, hipster millennial Harry has the brilliant idea to take Rainbow Six, give them all airsoft guns, and turn what they do into a live competition event on stage with a bunch of cheering fans. So I'm sure huge Siege fans are like, duh, Andy, this happened a while ago. But look, I don't really follow this game or the story anymore, and so just recently found this
Actually,
out.
it's pretty funny. On I play Ready or Not, and you can only get S tier on that if you use non-lethal. Like, you cannot get on Ready or Not, you cannot get S tier unless you play non-lethal. Like, what the fuck? Who made that? Who fucking made that decision?
Hilarious that this game is full
I want to
of
fucking
AI
shoot
operators
people's
and girl
heads off.
bosses, and you aren't even fighting
You
terrorists
can't get
anymore, and
S
you
tier
guys
for
are
that.
playing
At least
swap.
incorporate
Can
some
Rainbow
kind
Six
of
get any worse?
actual
Of course it can. Osa
fucking
was added in
shooting.
2021 as the game's first man to put on a dress. In 2023, Tubaro was added as the first woman in the game to pretend to be a man. Guys, if you're still playing Rainbow Six Siege, it's time to call your dad on the phone and tell him that his son is gay now. I'm sorry. Rainbow Six is full of girl bosses.
Come here, what do you have to say?
It's fully gay and woke as a brand now.
Oh, we're about to have a
SWAT
fight.
and Insurgency and Ready or Not if you want a real game.
Yes. I'm saying you could still incorporate make non-lethal like S tier, like S plus, and then make lethal you can only get an S.
You can get. I'm pretty sure you can get A rank.
It's not enough. I want S rank in fucking killing people.
Because it's more challenging to not kill people.
It is more yes. Then make it S plus. You know?
Say you have a skill issue and be on with it.
Oh my god. Skill
On the
issue.
topic of Tom Clancy, I was chuckling
I don't know.
recently at this terrible dialogue in The Division 2 that shows this cucked man. Watch this.
You wanna come on the mic? Come over here. Come on. Yeah.
I think Ready or Not have done a really good job
Yes.
making the goal
Yes.
to bring order to chaos.
Let's bring the mic over.
Apprehend as many suspects as you can with the least amount of bloodshed. I think it's a fun challenge.
I do too. But
Then why are you complaining?
oh, you're not listening to my
If you're not
point.
up to the challenge.
S plus, you should still be able to get S tier using real bullets.
But then you complain that you can't get S plus.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. The fact you can't even get top rank. Anyway, I'm moving on.
Such a baby. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't
Video
have
games are
touched
pussy.
the
Let me
ball.
complain.
She deserves it. You're fine. It's not broken. You don't even need a bandage. Look, you left that
Getting
key
pussy
around my
because of
neck. You don't
her.
have to tell me what it was protecting?
Over there.
Guys, why is every modern male character in video games like this? This ugly bull dyke over here is basically the man in the situation. She's the one leading. She's the one being a badass. The guy is like, owie, my fingies hurt. Ooh, where is there a big girl boss that will help
Yeah,
me?
but
I
this
think
is
it's
one
But guys,
game's
this is what Ubisoft
take.
has done again and again with their games. I actually don't even want Ubisoft to make another Splinter Cell game because they would just turn Sam Fisher into a gay disabled black girl boss. By the way,
This
pretty much
guy.
any of the Tom Clancy stuff Ubisoft did prior to
I've never
2018
watched
was
this guy
usually
before. It
pretty
only
basic.
popped
Was just
up
playing
because I
Future
saw
Soldier tonight
Asmongold,
and it's full of
but
chads.
fuck.
It's a big rig, that's all I'm saying. She got that 6.7 liter V8.
I watched it. It's pretty funny. I thought I better watch it on stream.
Live on a base, not a ranch. Not your work.
The final game I want to talk about that captures the complete pussification we are experiencing in modern video
This is
games
gonna be a crazy
is 2023's 125 million pile of DEI dog shit.
125 mil. I've never heard of this game.
Okay,
Never heard of this
might be
game.
pretty masculine. Then you start the game and realize you can play as
125
this
mil.
kid. Then you
Never
start
heard of
talking,
it.
and it's some of the cringiest MCU
What are you
dialogue
doing,
I've ever
dog?
heard.
Come here.
Caleb ever tell you his plans for this caper he's got in mind up in Topside? I think I just like to say caper. 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 It's a fun word. It feels sneaky.
You say hello?
Target practice.
That's
Why
good.
not?
That's
Bro, I
good.
can't take
No,
8
come
hours
here.
of
Come here.
dialogue that got
Come here.
rejected from
Come
Ant-Man
here.
and the Wasp Part 5.
No offense, but what we do is kind of like a Magnus
That's good,
is
man.
like pow.
Come here. Have a look.
Just imagine the 42-year-old
Say
millennial
hello.
chuckling to themselves as they wrote this.
Oh.
The kids are gonna love this one. But it gets worse.
Oh,
Your name
you're
is
a good
Jack,
kid,
and the
man.
person you're following, your mentor, is this chick Luna, who is
You're
of
a good
course
boy.
a lesbian black girl boss who you're probably secretly in love with, and she rejects you. Within the first hour of the game, she dies, and the bad guys kill her. And guys, this is not a joke. She is replaced by another lesbian black girl boss who is now giving you orders.
We're
I love
almost out of time, Jack.
girl
Sandrak
bosses.
attacks us from all
I
sides,
fucked all
and there
this
is
up.
no place left to run.
Like, when I tell you that liberal millennial men just have a fetish for being told what to do by black women, are you starting to see it now? Jack, the main character, is a total cuck. He has no thoughts of his own and is just doing what all these black
Stop
girl
using
bosses tell him to
cuck.
do. Would you believe me if I said it gets even worse, though? At about the 2-hour mark in this game, you encounter a big-backed trans woman who is also bossing you around and telling you what to do. This is not a joke. Guys, will these companies ever
I think
learn?
this guy
I've
just
seen
has
so
a
much money go
problem with
directly down the toilet drain before. All they had to
fucking
do
big
was put a tough
buff
masculine
women.
in the game, put a hot chick on his arm who is maybe a damsel in distress. Done. Go and print your money. All right, so what should I
Yeah,
compare
but-
Immortals of Avium with?
Ugh.
I mean, I could really pull anything from the 2000s and it would look better by contrast. Red Faction Guerrilla, Mercenaries 2, Splinter
No,
Cell.
I mean, you
But just
can,
because I wanna talk
you
about it,
can. That's
Army of
valid.
2,
You can say
This
that.
game is literally like an injection of testosterone when you play it. It's just buff dudes shooting guns and saying badass stuff. Watch
This dude gets
cinematic and tell me
pegged.
This isn't the most badass thing ever.
People like this come out here and make these videos, and then they secretly like to get pegged.
Stockwell, CEO of Security and Strategy Corporation, says that money was misguided, and our future depends on the private military.
To fear the implement a single
government calls back to your character in a game. See, boys, games from the 2000s were all about male masculine
Male
fantasy. We want to be the
masculinity.
hero of the story. We want to be at the center. We want to save the women and the children and the damsels in distress.
Fair
all
enough.
of the women should be obsessed with us. Video games
Based.
have always been about male wish fulfillment. Xbox wonders why they had to lay off 9,000 people this year.
Yeah,
It's because
9,000
video games
people.
about male fantasy, and you put a bunch of gay nonsense.
9,000
Simple as that.
people.
But in closing here, I wanna
Fucking
talk about the
GG,
real reason for the
Microsoft.
pussification of video games, and it's a couple things.
We
Number
will
one,
never
we
get
want
back to
women
the
into the video game
1990s.
industry. If you look at this chart here, women have been trending more and more liberal in America the past 20 years. And the big problem is that we have been
This
hiring
is
and
doing
allowing
his
liberal
base
women into our hobbies.
research.
Although I love Last of Us, which came out in 2013, games like Last of Us and
What about
Life is
part
Strange in
2?
2014 started this whole movement of
part
people
2?
talking about, quote, empathy in video games. Video games are no longer about male fantasy. They're, quote, art now. Games are art and are about learning to empathize with others. People began to talk about video games like this
We
10
can't
years
have
ago. It's
empathy
exactly
in
why we're in our
games.
current predicament. Video games are not about empathy. They're not about being some trans goblin. They're not about learning from people different than us.
Trans
Games that men would
goblin.
Go out and pay $70 for have
This
always been
guy's
about
crazy.
male wish fulfillment. We want to be the
Oh
hero.
my
We want to be
god.
at the center. We want to blow shit up.
Hell
This
yeah,
is our
we
hobby,
do.
and it is our right to do that. If games will simply get back to this simple stuff, they will
Battlefield
successfully
6 is coming
as
out,
long as
bro.
Sony and Xbox
We're
keep
coming back
chasing
to
this
it.
non-existent, gender-confused female trans audience, they're going
This
to continue to fail. All right, boys, I'm out.
Alright, if you want to see more, go check him out. That's it. That is the end of the stream. We've had our fun. We've had our goofs, our gaffs, a laugh. That's it. Signing out. Let's finish off strong. Let's go. Let's do a random freestyle. Yo. Here we go. Mark attack. Finicky shit. Lickety split. Suck my dick. This is the end of the stream. Yo. I'll be back Wednesday. Wednesday, 6 p.m. AST. Have a good weekend.